What up, everybody? I am back with a different type of video. As you can tell, it's a podcast. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this. If not, it's gone. There's no need for this. If you guys don't watch, what's the point? I'm just in my room talking to myself. But I'm not because I have a guest. I'm great at this. This is the first episode, by the way. That was twice Yes or Yes playing because I'm a radio DJ now. You can laugh, by the way. I need an audience.
Just sitting here in silence watching you butcher everything.
All right, I'm not gonna cut that. This is
okay, cool.
10 times 100 on here, which is like, I'm not gonna do math. Yes, this is a podcast. We have a guest today. I want this to be a podcast and a place where K-pop content creators can come and talk about anything they want, stuff they probably maybe didn't get the chance to talk on their own channel, and they get to talk with me here, and we get to know them a little bit more personally, and the inner workings of a YouTuber or a dancer or a producer, or we're gonna have all kinds of people on here. But first, in the first episode, we have someone that I really wanted to talk to for the longest time, someone I've been watching for a while and have grown very fond of. We have Sumi AppleBerry. Give it up, guys.
What the fuck is up, gangsters? I'm just kidding.
All right, there we go.
I've been playing this weird persona on Instagram where I'm being a fucking smash a like button, bro.
Oh, trust me, that's hot.
I don't know what's going on. But hey, yep, I'm Sumi. Thanks so much for having me as your first guest. For your first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Give me a second, I'm drinking. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So, it does seem a little bit, we did get, broke the ice a little bit and start talking because this is the first time we're actually talking and seeing each other over Skype. And this isn't the first time we recorded because I don't know how technology works, so we messed up the first recording. Don't worry. We didn't get too far in before anything messed up. So, the name of the podcast... Right. This is a surprise.
Okay. I'll pretend I don't know.
All right. The name of the podcast. This is the first episode of the Kpop Podcast. How about that?
What's up, K-Holians? Oh my god.
That sounds like
that should be the thing.
The most dirtiest religious cult that ever existed.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's good. Keeping it lively here. So I named it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. My mom's very proud. The K-hole is called the K-hole podcast because it's impactful. It hits your ears and you're like, oh, and then you start thinking. It's called the K-hole podcast also because when you get into K-pop, like when you first get into it and you start learning more and then start learning more and more, and then for some reason you dug yourself a hole you can't get out of. That's the K-hole.
That's the K-hole. And
this is the K-hole podcast. So like I said, we have Sumi AppleBerry, one of the best
YouTubers.
Thank you. I was gonna try to get creative, but you're right. Yeah, so I want the audience to get to know you as a content creator and all that jazz.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Sumi.
Hi, Sumi.
I am a 20-year-old YouTuber who has been probably making stupid videos for almost 3.5 years now. Love K-pop. K-pop has always been a huge part of my life. Yeah, I started out kind of making BTS videos initially, but I've kind of moved away from that and have now started to make just K-pop videos and vlogs and other weird, funny videos in general. Sometimes I get the opportunity to meet artists, which is really cool, and interview them. Currently a university student. Oh my god, I can't speak. So shout out to all my bio majors. Also, I'm a Korean major too, so working on that. And yeah, that's it. Check out my channel, like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be putting.
Oh my god.
Luckily, you didn't do your persona, but it was kind of like low key there.
I know, sorry. I gotta like put the lid on somewhere.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna put the lower third. I'm gonna put all her social media and her YouTube, everything down there. You please go check her out. So we got to know her a little bit more, and let's get into it again. So,
Okay.
like I said, this isn't the first time we recorded, so it's gonna be a little stale because we already
Okay.
went through this. But you didn't mention in this interview or this intro, you're in Hawaii. You're Hawaiian.
Yeah, I live in Hawaii. I'm not
Mhm.
Hawaiian. I'm only half Korean, half white. But yeah, I've been blessed to live in Hawaii, which is a beautiful state in the US. I don't know why I said it like that. There's so much diversity here and so much influence from East Asia, so I'm like super happy to be living here. But yeah, so that's that.
Okay. Now we did also talk about Hawaii a bit, mainly because I want to go because of the food, not because
Hmm.
of the beaches. Um, K-pop acts don't go there often. Um,
That's true.
uh, Sumi went to half of her childhood was in SoCal, half in
That's
Hawaii.
hmm
How did you which one did you favor? Because it looks like you're very
Ooh.
fond of Hawaii.
I'm super fond of Hawaii, but like I said in the unrecorded version,
Mm,
I'm not a beach person. Um, so that's very unfortunate that I live here and don't even like the beach. Um, but as far as dynamic, I think I prefer Hawaii because the people are so nice here,
mm,
and I definitely get a taste of everything I need. Um, but SoCal is great because you could do anything there.
yeah.
Like there's amusement parks. That's where I did my audition for SM. Like,
Oh.
oh, actually, yeah, I was just gonna say like no one comes to like promote or like do auditions in Hawaii, but actually JYP just did their first audition in Hawaii last month. So
Okay.
pretty cool. That would be a lie if I said that.
Cause I don't know if you know her, Vivian.
Yeah, she's my really
She
good
she
friend.
does the dancing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Did she do it? I think she did.
Uh, I don't know if she auditioned. I haven't like spoken to her since we went to New York together.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she's really talented. So
I can tell.
I,
Like
I would
she,
hope she did.
yeah, she uploaded a video like JYP Entertainment audition fail, and then she was dancing at the beach.
Yeah,
But it wasn't. It didn't look like a fail to me. But yeah,
yeah,
what do I
it's
know?
never a fail with her. But I think it's supposed to be an in-person audition,
Uh
so
huh. Yeah.
I hope she went. That'd be
Sure,
pretty
man. I
cool.
mean, if you got any lick of talent, go ahead
Hmm.
and do it, man.
Hmm.
Um, Another guest I would love to have on the podcast. Um, I saw her at KCON, but I didn't actually like meet her, but
Mm.
I missed out. I missed out, man. So let me see. So Hawaii, SoCal, all American. Um, let's talk K-pop content.
Okay.
Well, your YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So like you said, you kind of like strayed away from reactions and started
Yeah.
doing more like diverse things.
Hmm.
Um, like tell me about your history, like from the beginning to now.
Okay. So when I started YouTube, it was kind of just me posting random vlogs. I didn't take it seriously at all. I would like post like the cinnamon challenge with me and my high school friends, which is
Oh
long
my
gone. You guys
god.
can't find it, by the way. It's not on the internet.
Okay.
But yeah, and then at the same time, I had a taste for K-pop, and then one day, just one of my random videos that I decided to post was like a try not to laugh challenge or something like that
Mhm.
with the K-pop version, and then that actually got a bigger response than I had hoped for, and then I realized like people actually like fuck with this content. So, and I was like, this is great because K-pop is such a huge part of my life, but I've been kind of playing it on the down low because I don't know that people would want to see that kind of thing on YouTube. But yeah,
Mhm.
I kind of just went with it. Made a bunch of EXO, GOT7, and then into BTS content, and that's kind of how I started getting my subscribers. Um,
The army man.
which shout out to AppleBerry fam. I love you guys, homies. But yeah, and then a couple years ago, I kind of, I feel like most K-pop reactors do this, where they kind of like fall off doing only reactions because they want to be creative, like YouTubers are creative people and they want to start making their own original content. For me, that kind of happened early on, and I started switching up my content a couple years ago. So now I'm just making literally any kind of video that I think is funny because my sense of humor is really just weird. Mm-hmm. So people are like, what kind of YouTuber are you? And I'm like, whatever makes me laugh, I will post. Check out my channel. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah, I feel like every kind of like YouTuber's journey is a bit different because, well, it's also kind of similar, like you said, like people like want to do something different. But let me see.
Vlogging is really fun too. Oh, sorry, I just cut you off.
No, it's fine. My brain wasn't working well, but you couldn't think.
Yeah.
Vlogging.
Vlogging is fun to me.
Yeah.
Because I like just documenting shit. Like that is my whole ordeal. I like capturing moments and saving them for later, which is why I keep like a journal that I write in all the time because I love reading my old entries. I take a lot of pictures, but I like to vlog and I like putting something together that's fun to watch when I'm older and I can revisit and like show my kids something stupid. But yeah, so when I was in Korea, that's what I was doing a lot. And then when I went to New York for a convention, vlog there too. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
But yeah. Love vlogging.
How do you feel about like vlogging like in public? Do you find that a bit weird in the beginning or like? Like what's up, AppleBerry fam? Let's get it. Smash that like. Can we get 5 million likes?
You're right. I'm gonna start doing that. I would say when I'm in public, it's kind of just like a more natural feel. I'm not playing a character, so it's like whatever. I don't really care. People don't really look at me either because everyone has their phones out or a camera out. But in the beginning, yeah, it was hella awkward.
Yeah.
But I'm over it. Over my awkward phase.
Okay. Because I know a lot of like not only like YouTubers, like, some of you guys in the audience like just vlog like certain things. I mean, people like Instagram stories and all that. Like it is kind of awkward in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like you think someone's always looking at you.
Right.
So how was your? I also want to talk about your koreaboo past.
Oh.
If I can't say so myself. But before we do, I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. After this break, we're gonna be talking about Sumi's koreaboo past. So please stick around for that. We are back with Sumi AppleBerry, the legend, the myth, the koreaboo.
Good and fresh.
Like I said, before the break, we're gonna be talking about her koreaboo past. So if you don't know, can you fill us in on what a koreaboo is?
Okay, well, I would say a koreaboo.
In general.
A koreaboo is anyone who like fetishizes Korean things, Korean culture. Yeah, basically they're just the people that take an interest and just make it into something weird, like upper level weird. I would say there's some people that would just want to like shed their own culture and their own identity to be Korean, mainly based off what they see in K-pop, K-dramas, and I don't. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. I don't know. It's cringy. It's not pretty.
The true koreaboos that aren't trolling, those are. I pray for them every night. The reason I bring it up is because there was this special video that came out a while ago where someone made a compilation of koreaboos. So anywhere from the internet, they compiled it together, just a bunch of koreaboos being koreaboos. And your lovely face was featured in the video. And the interesting thing about it is you're probably the only Korean in the video.
Oh, I just spit. Yeah, yeah, I am.
So I don't know. How'd you feel about it? Like when you first heard it or someone like told you about it?
Okay, so when I was just starting out YouTube, this was like the ultimate trigger for me. I was like, because it's so offensive to me as someone who is of mixed culture, mixed race, to just for people to say you're fucking lying about being Korean, and you're fetishizing this culture, and I'm like, it is my culture. Like, what are you talking about? Um, so yeah, I would be that. That would be the one thing that would hurt me the most when I would get accusations of being a koreaboo. And I feel like people are so loose lip about pointing the finger and calling people koreaboos that they're no better than actual koreaboos themselves, because there's some people that are genuinely interested in the culture and are learning the language and are not doing it because they disrespect themselves or other people or Koreans, and they're just being falsely accused of cultural appropriation, you know.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I feel like I know myself more than anything, and I know that I'm not a koreaboo, right? It's virtually impossible. I am Korean. And even still, I don't fetishize anything or anyone. So if I get called a koreaboo, it's like, all right, whatever, you're delusional, you haven't done your research, whatever. But yeah, that's kind of how I stand now. I feel like I was never a koreaboo, but I was hella cringy, which is why I showed up in that video. So I'm not trying to say I was never cringy, because honey, just look at the footage. It's there. And no one cringes at me more than me, okay?
Yeah.
So, like, you don't need to, I get it. I know I probably still am cringy, but whatever. I've embraced it.
Yeah, that's the thing about it is like in the beginning, like you said, it was kind of triggering you. It was like kind of like the worst thing someone could call you at the time. And you were young at the time. I mean, it's only natural that something like that, like, you know, affects you.
Right.
But like when you get older, you start accepting like how weird you are. Maybe not a career boo,
Yeah.
but you know, like the reason they probably put you in there was the cringe, like you said.
Yeah.
But yeah, career boos. I've never met one in person. I don't want to. But but there's people like embracing the career boo, but like kind of like trolling.
Yeah.
You know, they're not really career boos, but nowadays it's like it's a joke, you know?
Right, yeah.
When at the time it was like, you know, the untouchables, like career boo were like.
Yeah, I feel like on the internet it's harder to find legit koreaboo like accounts, because a lot of them have been caught and exposed if they were even there. But
They're out there.
are they still?
TikTok, my boy.
You're gonna have to send me some links.
We
We love that.
do? Okay, I've done it multiple times on my channel.
Okay. But no, I feel like because I'm learning the Korean language, so I'm actively taking classes, there's a couple students in my classes that I'm like, a little sus, you know, when it comes to, are you a Koreaboo or are you just overhype about learning Korean? Because I don't want to call anyone a Koreaboo when they're not, but it's a little weird. Some of them can be a little weird about it.
Yeah, when you, not necessarily in high school, you get that. Maybe like if you create like a Korean club or something, but in college they have these like Asian humanities or like Korean history or like Korean language. So people that go into that are actually interested in it, and I'm interested in taking like, you know, basic Korean language course.
Yeah, you should do it.
Actually, I don't know if you remember, but earlier I think it was in the part I didn't record. I was in an Asian humanities class, and that was the girl with the Ravi shirt. You don't remember? Okay, well.
Did we talk about that? I don't remember talking about it.
I said, like, you see the white fangirls, they have like the
the J-Hope. Yeah.
That's where I saw the Ravi shirt girl in Asian humanities.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see.
So it's like those classes. Watch out.
Yeah, but then I don't want to discourage people from learning about different cultures, because I think that is such a huge thing that everyone has to do in their life, you know? maybe not has to, but definitely should is learn about different kinds of people and learn about different languages. And if you ask my mom, she goes, "What's wrong with koreaboos?" My mom is full Korean, by the way. She doesn't understand what's to shame about being koreaboos, because she's like, any exposure is good exposure for Korea, because she actually came from a time where I don't even understand really, but she told me like she met people that were Korean, but they would tell people that they're Japanese, because people wherever she's from, whatever time my mom was in, she said people didn't understand what Korea was, and because it was coming out of the war, like people only knew Japan and like China.
Okay.
So she's like, "Yo, I want to hype up Korea as much as possible," and these koreaboos, like koreaboos, they're helping to do that. So there's definitely many different perspectives on it.
I can definitely see that part, because again, it's like that Asian representation in America specifically. Because if you don't know, like for people that are like arrogant or don't know much about other cultures, if you look Asian, you're Chinese.
No, that's like the time that my mom would. That's what my mom is coming from when she says that.
Yeah. And then still nowadays, you know, some people are like that, but K-pop's kind of doing the thing, right? Spreading the K-pop culture.
No, it's definitely, times have changed, mother. Times have changed.
All right, that was koreaboos.
That was koreaboos.
That was the koreaboo segment. Let me see. So let's get a little bit more. You know what? Yeah, let's do a little bit more realistic and then get a little bit more happy towards the end.
Okay, cool.
This isn't going to be sad or anything. It's just depressing if you are a college student. You mentioned in your intro that you're a bio major and a Korean major.
Yes.
So double major, guys.
Double majoring.
That means she's smart. Or she's just very ambitious. Or both. Both of us are in college, so we both can relate to this. How do you like balance your studies and school, your personal life, your YouTube, like all of that, your whole life?
Let me just say, it gets to be a lot, and I find myself in my bed staring at my ceiling, crying more than I would like to be. And sometimes I don't know why. It's just I have so much stress that just when it reaches up to my neck, I like break down. Last year was really tough because I actually had another job. I don't know if you know, but I started working at the dorm on campus as an RA. And fucking being an RA is brutal. Like the pay is great. They let you live there for free, give you a meal plan, whatever. But like dealing with like crazy ass college students at 3 a.m. getting noise complaints and shit like that, it takes a toll on you. So I really bit off more than I could chew, and then was dealing with all sorts of new anxiety and stress, and basically it was difficult. It still is difficult. It's hard trying to find the balance.
Yeah. And I think nobody ultimately finds that balance.
Yeah.
Unless you're like some kind of superhuman,
right?
Like CEO Steve Jobs level. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know. How do you find? Cause, all right. I also just want to get your opinion on things, cause I don't know. See, I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
Okay. Good. Me too.
A lot of the people don't. It's that transition from teenager to young adult that is a huge mystery, and it's a scary time.
It's hella scary.
More than high school, guys.
Yeah.
So it gets worse.
It gets worse.
It gets worse.
Definitely
but
gets
don't
worse.
do anything. Just live your life. Don't do anything radical.
Right.
It does get worse though.
Let it happen. Everyone goes through it.
Everyone goes through it. But so like I was studying to do a lot of things, mainly like in the medicine and medical field.
Right. I remember talking with you about this.
But now, no sé, porque, you know.
모르겠다.
Yeah, we trilingual up in this.
Trilingual.
Although, yeah, no, I don't even speak Spanish barely. Yeah. Have you like found your true calling yet, or
No,
no?
no. I actually just got into a big fight with my parents the other day because I started out a bio major and I knew I was going to be a bio major since like beginning of high school. You know, I knew science was my thing. I knew I was good at it.
Hmm.
Um, and then I feel like I was always just kind of pushed to being a doctor, you know, medicine.
Of course, yeah.
Um,
Korean, you know.
yeah. And then so
Same thing. It's like all minorities. It's like
it's the,
be a doctor, a
yeah.
lawyer, dentist, president.
Hmm.
You know.
No, my Harmony, she gave me two options. She goes, you're either going to save my life one day or save me from other people trying to get me. So being a doctor
Oh.
or be a lawyer.
Oh. Well, I was thinking police officer, but all right.
No, the Koreans don't give a shit about that. Because you know in Korea, like, uh, in Koreans from Korea, their police system, it's my friend was describing it to me as like they're not too respected over there. No one takes them very seriously. It's kind of like Boy Scouts being a police over there.
I do remember that drama on Netflix with Lee Kwang-soo.
Hmm. I don't know what drama that is,
That
but
was a good drama. Anyways, what were we talking about?
yeah. But anyways, I don't want to
Oh,
generalize, but that's just what I hear, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, so then middle of sophomore year of college, I decided I knew I always wanted to be fluent in Korean, but my school offers this really amazing program for people that want to really become fluent academically as well in the Korean language.
Mhm.
And then so my teacher was like, yo, you're a really good student. If you do this, I will write you a bomb ass recommendation letter for like your scholarships and everything. And I was like, okay, why not? If it's paid for, I'll spend a little more time in university. And so that's currently what I'm doing now, is double majoring. But I just had a crisis because my parents, they mentioned being a doctor again or doing some sort of research in virology. And I was like, yo, why do you keep pushing me to do this? I just lost my shit when I probably shouldn't have. But yeah, it's stressful.
Oh yeah. It's also that balance of like, do you want to do what you love? Well, I mean, for like a lot of people, for a lot of kids, it's like they're very artsy, they're very creative.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Uh-huh.
But unless you want insurance
That's
or
true.
something to live on,
You don't want to be a penny pincher.
Exactly. I don't know how people do it, but
I don't know either.
it's that balance of passion or money.
Yeah. Some people get lucky and get it both, or they're really
Yeah.
just good at what they do. But some
Yeah,
people are so talented and then don't get the monetary thing that they deserve. So
I feel I know I don't know what book it was from, but like if you spend like an hour a day on one thing for like 3 years, you'll become a master in that field. And then if you continue to do it for years and years, you're gonna be the best in that field. Cause like you're doing more than anybody else does. Like people lay it off a day, they chill for a couple of days and then they focus on it a little bit and then come back to it. But if you do it like every day, you're gonna be the master in your field. And if you master like one thing in your life, you're set. I mean, basically, because if you're, I mean, I don't consider myself a very talented individual, but yeah, I wish I was, but I guess that's my fault. I don't prioritize. I don't have that. I don't have that drive. I don't have that.
Yeah, it's hard keeping up the drive to do things. If I were to just quit everything, start over, if nothing was a factor in determining what I do in my life, if it was only happiness, I would definitely be an oil painter and an author. That's it. That's all I want to do.
Okay. That's like the interesting artist. For me, I'd just be doing YouTube and just like making a fool of myself.
Oh, YouTube is so fun though. I would probably be doing YouTube too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the editing process. Do you not find it like therapeutic? I love editing. I do. I could be like a film editor.
Oh my God.
You don't like it?
No, I mean, if you've made, how many videos did I make? I think I made 500 videos in my life.
Oh wow. Me too, actually, yeah.
That's a lot of editing. And if you could lay that off on someone to do it for you, I'd gladly do it.
Really?
And just be the persona. Yeah. I mean, do you do want your hand in the creative aspect of editing? Because that's
Right.
kind of like half of your
Yeah, it's
personality
like
there
half
too.
of the whole deal is
Yeah,
editing.
but it takes a lot of time.
I
For
love
me, at
editing.
least.
Yeah.
That's interesting because
Maybe it stems from me being super self-conscious about myself in high school. I was the one that was saying like I need to be the one to do all of this so that I make myself look presentable. Because I was just dealing with a bunch of issues back then. But yeah, but I've actually I really enjoy it. Yeah.
Okay, that's very few people enjoy editing, I think. So, like you mentioned before, you had the opportunity to actually go abroad and study in Korea at a Korean school.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Is that
was that?
Yonsei? What the fuck is up?
Okay,
I love
I don't think
Yonsei.
nobody's from there that watches me, all right?
No, but yeah. If you go study abroad, definitely look into Yonsei.
I feel like
They're
all the
like
schools are bomb over there. Like
top 3. They're the top 3,
they're
like
like the Yale and
Harvard,
Princeton.
Princeton, Yale
Yeah, okay.
yeah. So there's
Wow.
SNU, Seoul National, Yonsei, and then Korea University.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are like people grind to get into those schools.
Yeah. And so many people. I was when I was there, I met this one person he's this Korean university student, and he was saying, he asked me if Yonsei had given me money to go to their school, and initially he was like getting angry, because he assumed that they had given me money because I'm a foreigner to come to their school, and he goes, he just got so mad because he's like, yo, all these Korean students are working so hard to get into these schools when they just like open the floodgates for foreigners, and I guess it just speaks volumes about Korea trying to be globalized because they're letting in so many foreigners, but at the expense of their own Korean students. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
It's kind of similar here in America because I heard recently like there's so many Asian like students getting into college that they're limiting them. Like there's only a set number they can take now because they demolished the academics and they don't give a chance to anybody else. Which I kind of understand, but
yeah, I have mixed feelings on that. It's hard for me to pick a side on like anything.
Yeah, because they put in the work to get that
right.
grade,
Yeah.
So, this is the last segment, guys. I know it's sad, but let's get into it.
Okay.
While you were in Korea, you had the opportunity to not only study in Korea, which is so fun, but also interview and go to like K-pop concerts and things.
That is true. Very true.
So I did watch those interviews. Some of them were interesting, like EXP edition.
Yeah.
How I think this is like one of your first times interviewing someone, right? Or
yeah, it was my first time trying to be professional. With EXP edition, I was actually fortunate to work with them first because they're so great to be around. Nothing was awkward. We were just friends the whole time we were recording to, so that was an amazing dynamic. But my second interview with the East Light, that was so nerve-wracking for me because I caught them right before they went on stage too. So they were full glam. They were K-pop,
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, this is what I look at. This is what I see in like music videos and stuff like that. And
then you're there like
and then I'm like, yo, I was sweating buckets. It was so bad.
I would have been like that too.
Yeah, it was to the point where like one of the members, he was like, yo, are you good? You're very sweaty. And I'm like, I'm just nervous.
Drink some water, you're about to pass out.
I know. And then the last one was a solo artist named Mace. Check him out. His music is so great.
I need to. I was slacking, man. What the hell?
Yeah, his full name is Mace Wonder on YouTube, and that's what he goes by. And he's more of like an indie music kind of person. So if that's your thing, definitely go check him out. And we become friends too, which is great.
I really liked that interview for some reason.
Oh, with Mace?
Yeah, it was just a nice like mystery and just
yeah,
bouncing off of each other. Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, definitely don't take any of those experiences for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, hopefully I get an interview soon. We'll see. I don't know,
Mhm.
man. I gotta talk to some people and things. I don't know. How do you go about like doing an interview? Because for me, like I went to KCON and did panels and things and talked to people. Like I don't
Yeah.
have a problem talking in front of a large group, but I think one on one is like I don't know, it's different.
101?
One one on one, like face
Oh,
to
one
face, just
on
one.
one. I was like, you're gonna interview 101?
No, no.
I was like, holy shit.
I wish.
Please tell Kong Daniel, like, I will clean his feet for him on the daily. Anyways,
I'll try. It's
but
probably pretty clean already, but yeah, you do your thing.
or just anyways, so I actually am not a big convention person. I've actually never been to KCON for like panels or anything. I mean,
was
I've been to
hoping that you
KCON.
went to KCON LA last year, but
No, like
come on, it's
never
right
been
there.
up
You
in
just
there.
swim across the water.
Right. And the thing is, I hear some nightmare stories about KCON. I mean, I'm not trying to diss anything, but like I hear like for the creator aspect, it can be pretty messy. Um,
I'll
but
say this:
okay.
I had no problems
Okay.
because I'm a small YouTuber, so nobody knows me. So I was just walking around enjoying my thing.
Okay.
JRE, on the other hand, he was getting stopped every second. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean that's like an amazing opportunity to
Oh,
like
for sure.
meet your supporters. So that would be like the one reason why I go, and then to see like the concerts,
Oh yeah.
obviously. But I don't know. I know some people that have had some issues being up in KCON, but it's probably not anyone's fault. It's just, it's a convention and it's huge and it's probably really hard to manage.
Trust, yes. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but I know that pulling off a convention is
Yeah.
such a hard thing to do.
Yeah,
And
we're gonna talk about
KCON,
TanaCon up in here.
exactly. I mean, we could.
Yeah.
No, like there's so many people working and behind the scenes and getting things done. I don't know. Props to them. Like,
Yeah.
you won't catch me doing all that work. I'm just up there
So,
talking nonsense and then
yeah. That's cool. I mean, I'd love to be able to go there one day, but every opportunity, because it's in the summers, right? Usually LA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both.
I'll be in Korea. I'll be in Korea again. So I should be
And
going this way, but I'm gonna be going this way.
I think you got the better end of the deal.
Yeah, so my manager's located in Gangnam, so they work with idols and other creators and stuff, and so they just basically they put the shit together, and I'm like, all right, I'm free, let's do it. So shout out to my fucking managers, love them.
Props to them, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to my manager. His name is internetsnathan. He
It is.
doesn't get paid, but he doesn't really do anything.
It's
So.
hard managing yourself. I'm not gonna. No, it's so difficult.
I just sit here, and that's about it.
Okay.
I need to step my game up.
Yeah.
No, but you're I don't know if we're gonna. You're in Taya TV or no?
No, I am not.
Okay, so it's a different.
They're the people that do KCON.
Yeah, CJM Entertainment.
Yeah, I don't. I considered it, but then again, I heard some negative things about signing with that, with not their company in particular, but like with those types of like, it's always scary signing a contract with like your channel on the line,
Yeah.
So I've always been wary about that. So it's probably why I'm not at KCON.
Yeah, same thing. I mean,
He's like, Sumi, you fucking didn't sign our contract. Get the fuck out, Like, all right, cool.
I mean, yeah, it's that thing of like, this is what you created. Like, you did all of this by yourself, and it's like they do things for you, but you're also like stepping into like unknown territory,
Yeah,
So,
and being your own manager, you don't know what the fuck could happen, right?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Are you with Dia?
I'm with nobody.
Oh.
I've been solo the whole time.
That's crazy, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, because you've been up at KCON, yeah, for like forever.
Really?
Right? I feel like it.
It was
like
only 3 times.
That's 3 times more than me.
No, New York 2017 as a fan, and New York and LA 2018 as a
Creator.
guest. Yeah.
Very
So it was
nice.
my first time. So
Well, congrats.
thanks. I
Hope
mean,
they were
it was
meaningful.
yeah. I mean, I love the opportunity. That's the kind of the reason I wanted to do this podcast is like I said, like I got to meet all those personalities and creators, and some of them that you know, some of them that you don't know, and some of them that you may have a history with, like me. But I'd love to get to know them a little bit more. That's why this podcast was created. So, yeah.
Networking is great. Yeah, huge aspect.
I learned one thing is like you got to be more open, cause I can tend to be like go dead silent and then just not show up or just not do anything. But I'm become more open and like staying connected to people that I know and things like that. So one thing I like and that I admire that you do, for your channel and things like that is like your connection and your openness to like your fans. I don't know. I feel like that's hard for some people. It's not necessarily hard for me, but I don't think anybody would be interested in my personal things. That's why I don't share too much. Also, nothing's really going on, really. So, yeah.
Like, what aspect do you mean? Like, when I live stream or like when I...
That's an example. Like when you live stream, like people know, like you share so many things. They're like, oh, what happened to this guy, or is this still going on, or what? Like,
which guy are we on now? Take a number. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like, people are like remember and get involved and things like that. Like I don't know how do you do that? Cause
well, first of all, I want to say like that is again not something I take for granted. I don't even know how that happened myself. Like thank you to everyone who even shows like a minute amount of attention to me and my channel. So I have followers that I recognize that have been following me for years now, and they always come in and out, and I see them, I'm like, hey, what's up, and then they're like, hey, what's up, so that's been definitely amazing. But that's kind of, like how I said I fell off the whole reaction thing. One of the driving motivations was I felt like my channel wasn't accurately representing me. It was only showing one teeny aspect of my life that was me loving BTS, and I'm going to support BTS forever on my channel and every other K-pop artist that I love, but I have so much more that I want to show people, and I don't care if it sacrifices like how fast people gain followers, because I really don't care about growth or that much, as long as I have people that I actually resonate with. So my whole goal is like, or my whole thing is, if I'm just me and I stay true to myself, I'm going to attract people that are similar to me or like me for me. And I'm blessed to have that happen, and even in the smallest amount. So I like to be honest, I like to be a parent, transparent with them.
That's one of the things I love about some content creators is that the audience gets so involved, and it's like, a second family. Like they know everything about you, and it's easy to pick up a conversation where you left off last time. I don't know, it's something I've never mastered myself. I've been doing videos for like almost 4 years now, so
I've noted, but that's something I also applaud you on is your professionalism, and then the way, because you do like research for some of your videos, like you come through with like the facts, and that is something I will never be able to do, so it's definitely, we're two totally different types of creators, but I think it's never a bad thing to start opening up and being more raw to your audience, because they are here obviously because of you, so you should offer them something a little different sometimes, and see what they like,
I should try more. I used to do live streams all the time, but now I do a live stream and they're like, what? I'm still subscribed to him, and then I lose like 15 subscribers during one live stream. I don't know. I think it's just my face.
But that's okay. No. I went through something like that too, because people were like, oh, you're not doing BTS reactions anymore? Fucking, I'm out, you know?
Mm.
And then I was like, it hurts losing those people because it's not like, it's not like you're doing something wrong by changing up your content. It's just that they're not here to see that. But yeah, so it's difficult, and I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's the whole YouTube struggle. Like, it's funny that we create all these problems for ourselves so we can just like not do it.
Right?
But it's like that. It's like that need to do it.
The love and
I don't
hate.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as far as like the research for videos, I like history, and I like, you know, the process of the whole thing, and K-pop is like a whole like case study on like the impact of music and how it can change a whole culture and things like that.
Yeah, like that's crazy that you do all
It's
that.
it's so interesting. I love to do more videos like that, but you
Hmm.
know, they don't get the views, but you know.
Yeah. But I would say just do what you love. I mean, unless it's like your main source of income, then you got to worry about like what people want to see.
Yeah.
But I'm in it just to because it's my hobby and I
Yeah.
love the interaction with my audience primarily. Yeah, I do it because I love my audience, not necessarily because I love K-pop.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love K-pop, but I don't know. It's difficult. I'm so wishy-washy. I don't even know.
Yeah, it all kind of
And then
just
I'm gonna become a
happens.
prank YouTuber. Swizzle. Never mind.
No,
I'll
it's good.
stop. I'll stop myself.
No, it's good. We need a swizzle in our lives. So I like how you're open with that, and a lot of people wouldn't necessarily be open about like, how do I put this? Relationships. I find that very interesting, because a lot of people don't like to be open about that. Like, they don't like to dig up the past and like past feelings and things like that. But you're not like that.
Yeah. I don't know if I said this on the part that we didn't record or like did record, but my whole thing is I love documenting things, not
Mhm.
necessarily for other people, but for myself in the future. So that's why when I post a video, it's because I'm in love with the content and I love hearing uh, like, oh, I think it's funny, or I want to document what I have to say here because in the future I'm going to be a changed person and I want to be able to revisit, you know?
It's like a
Um,
growth.
right,
Yeah.
yeah. So I keep a journal on the side, which I write in all the time, and I always read my old entries. Because even though it's a painful past, I genuinely feel like every experience is a good experience, even if it's a shitty experience at the time, because it's all about the growth of you in your
Hmm.
life, you know? Um, but yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that, but
Yeah, cause I also want advice on this as well.
okay.
You seem like you're very well versed in. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that because you'd probably beg to differ. But like, how do you do the whole dating thing? Cause I don't know how that thing works. You know,
My dating life is actual horseshit. Um,
mine's probably worse. You want to
is
fight about
it
it?
worse or is it non-existent?
How did you know?
Because there's two types of worse. It could be messier or it could just not exist at all.
I think the non-existent is pretty good, right?
Yeah, if no news is good news, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But for me, I got tired of being bored. Um, I also, we didn't touch upon this, but like coming from a place where I had so many self-conscious like issues, self-esteem issues, I actively sought male attention.
Mm,
So
okay.
to validate myself. And that has just been a shitstorm since day one.
Hmm.
So that's why I always have something funny, ironically funny to talk about.
Hmm.
Because in the process, I meet so many shitty people. I look like a fool half the time.
But it's like, if you don't do those things, you don't have stories to tell, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So I don't have any stories to tell, except like high school, like
You should get on
stuff.
the social media dating.
I don't know, man. The
You'll
thing
have
is,
stories immediately, let me tell you, my friend.
I'm not bored of single life, you know?
Oh, really?
I
I
don't,
wish I
I
had
just have
that.
no motivation for it, you know? I
No
don't know.
motivation for like a relationship or
Yeah, I've never had one.
that's good. I've never had one either, but for some reason I've been
What?
like craving one, you know. I feel
Really?
like I
I
want
guess
one.
you got so many stories. You never had it.
Oh, none of them were successful. I mean,
What's
some of
successful
them
one?
Yeah, some of them, the guys like were into me more than them, but then I find out that they're a complete fucking psychopath, and then I have
Uh,
to dip immediately. One of the most recent ones is I fell too hard too quickly, and then that's just
mm,
not what he wanted. And then, so I was going through mental cyclones where he was doing absolutely nothing wrong, and it was all me being
mm,
weird. Um, and that hurt me. I hurt myself.
yeah.
So I
Um,
don't know.
it was the experience that I do have is high school, and it's always like I'm the dog. Like if you pet once, I'm following you around the whole damn time.
Uh,
So yeah, it's never been recuperate. How do you say that?
you've never been able to recuperate?
Whip up the coop. What? It's
Huh?
never been a recoup.
Recurring?
It's never. I. It's.
Use other words, Nathan.
You call me a professional. Recuperate. You know that word?
Recuperate is a
Yeah, yeah,
word,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
is it
yeah,
the
yeah,
right
yeah, yeah.
one? Is
It's
what
the
I'm
right
trying to
word. Like
It's the right
I,
word.
they know how I feel, but it's not. They're like,
Oh, reciprocated.
miss me with that. Yeah.
Reciprocated.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
word.
yeah, 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 yeah. I was never good at English. Yeah, so it's like that. Yeah, that's the experience. That's the only
I
experience I have.
Only one experience?
Multiple, exactly like that.
Okay.
So either no, everyone's been or someone's been shy and they never talked to me, or no one's ever been interested in me. I go with the latter.
The latter.
Yeah,
Okay, same. See,
yeah.
I'm just right now in my life, I'm all about self-improvement, you know?
Hmm.
So I know this is totally fucked. This is not a good way to think. But when I start seeing the attention that I want from other people, that's when I know I'm doing good and I'm going in the right direction. Is that
Mm.
weird? I feel like that is such a narcissistic thing, but it's
It's
coming from a dark place. You know, I'm
yeah,
trying to pull myself out.
it's definitely like a personality trait you've developed.
Maybe it's
Um,
ambition. I don't know. But
I don't know.
it's a good thing for me, but it's not necessarily a good thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
Because I should be all about self-love and everything, but here I am seeking validation. But I'm working hard towards validation. It's not like I'm lowering myself. It's more
uh-huh.
like I'm trying to better myself to get recognition.
Mm.
You know, it's weird.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're more experienced than me, so I'm picking your brain on how things work, and
Yeah.
from what I learned is nothing.
Good. Don't learn anything from me because
Okay.
I'm fucked. But no. On the real note, it's all about. It's not that I don't like myself, and it's not that I'm trying to change myself. It's that it's always about. I guess it plays off the whole documenting thing too. It's like I'm trying to make progress in every aspect of my life.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
and that includes my channel content. That includes my health. That includes everything.
Okay.
So don't worry, Nathan.
I'm
We
still
got it.
confused.
Okay.
Anyone interested? Hit me up in the DMs.
Anyone that thinks I'm semi cute,
Uh,
if I'm a 5 on anyone's scale, please hit me
I'm.
up.
I don't. Oh, you too?
Both of us.
Okay. All right. We're out here.
Just put it out there.
We out here putting ourselves out here for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take anything.
Oh,
I'm
come
not picky.
on.
What?
You're worth more than just anything.
I, I don't know.
Come on, Nathan. It's about having a self worth. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm not necessarily like your personality like seeking, that validation from people. Like I get praise and stuff sometimes, but it's like I don't know. I don't. It's not something that I'm like, oh, I got praise. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't.
Well, it's not like that for me either, but um, I think what you do on YouTube is something that shouldn't be overlooked. Not a lot of people do that.
Mm,
But also be humble. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
about being humble. Um,
Yeah. I want to find a balance between humbleness and
yeah,
confidence. I need more of the confidence. I need that fuckboy
same. I
confidence.
need it too, which is we both had a deficiency.
Is that why what was it? S-Swizzle?
S-Swizzle.
S-Swizzle's
That's
helping you
why
out
I'm
with
fishing for likes.
that?
Yeah. Smash the like button. 5 million bajillion likes.
Yeah.
Totally possible.
I'll just take like 1,000. I'm not picky. No, but please subscribe. Subscribe to both of us.
Okay.
I think that about wraps it up. This is
Okay.
successful. This is finally one that worked.
Congratulations, Nathan.
Thank you. The audience, if you don't know, I've tried multiple times to get this work with multiple guests, and it hasn't worked yet. But Sumi, with her magic, made it work, and thank you for that. Yeah, guys, that's it. That's the end of the first episode of the K-Hole Podcast. Thank you guys for jumping in here with us. It's damp, it's clammy, but it's somehow comforting. And
Smells a little funny.
it's warm too.
It's okay. Oddly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright though. Yeah, thanks.
You just hear like S-Swizzle in the back, like he smashed that.
S-Swizzle. Smash the like button. Just echoing.
Yeah. It's a big hole.
Yeah. Sinkhole.
Hey, we got sinkholes in Florida.
Oh, fuck. Watch out.
What do you mean? It's underground. I can't do
That's
anything.
okay. I got volcanoes where I live, so don't
You can
even
see a
catch me with
volcano
that.
from miles away.
Yo, it's erupting though. Or it was a couple of days ago.
Can you run faster than lava?
Probably.
Okay, then you're good.
If the ground falls out
The
from under
sinkhole
you.
falls. You're just on the toilet, and then you're in the K-hole. It can happen. I live in constant fear.
Oh shit.
I don't.
Rest in peace to all my Florida people.
Yeah. Hurricanes and all that, you know. Anyways, yeah, shout out to all my Florida people. You out here living, making all kinds of news stories for some reason. Eating
Me?
people's faces off. No, Floridians.
Oh yeah.
They always have weird news stories. I don't know why.
Didn't the bath salts thing start in Florida too?
Yeah, and so many other
Nice.
things. Thanks.
Good and fresh.
Keeping it real. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Big thanks to Sumi for joining me today. Like I said, I admire everything that she does, and I, aspire to be on her level. I want to ascend to S-Swizzle level.
My level of what?
I don't know.
Thanks though. I appreciate it.
I'm terrible at
like
praises.
a lateral movement or slightly down from your level to my level.
Who has the most subs?
That doesn't matter, Nathan.
It matters to some people.
Not me.
Not me. I'm gonna subscribe though. But anyway, this I know I'm gonna have a trouble ending every single episode, but
Okay.
thank you guys, thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, can we smash that like, please? That's how I know you enjoy this and want more. Because I put work into this. If you didn't know, this doesn't magically happen. But yeah, if you enjoy what you see, please hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing. Because YouTube, you need to sign a whole application to be subscribed to a YouTube channel.
True.
But yeah, guys, that's it. Who do you want next as a guest? I'm taking suggestions. Although I have a big list of guests that I want, but who do you want to see? And maybe at them. How about that? Do the work for me. Be my manager for me for free. But anyways, guys, yeah, thank you so much for watching. And Sumi, it was a pleasure.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you.
Thanks for time.
Bye. Thank you, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Do you know my outro?
No.
Wow, fake fan over here. S-Swizzle, I'm disappointed.
I'm so sorry, but I don't know anyone's outros.
Okay, it's good. I'll do it. It's kind of koreaboo-y, but
Okay, you can teach me.
All right, it goes like this. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. 안녕.
안녕.
No, you got it with your mouth.
Oh, 안녕.
In the heart. There we go.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. All right.
That's
together.
similar to mine, anyways.
I came up with it on myself.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways. All right. Wait, can we sync it though?
Sync what?
Like at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, it goes.
Ready?
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys for watching.
Wait, okay. 하나, 둘, 셋. Thank you guys
Thank
for
you guys
watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. 안녕.
안녕?
안녕. That's as close as we're
안녕?
gonna get. Oh,
Okay.
안녕.
안녕?
That's
Oh,
as close as we're gonna
good.
get. All right. Thank you guys. See you in the next one. Thank you, Sumi, again.